Hey guys, I'm back again with another track review. Recently, a new song was put out by the classic American death metal band Cannibal Corpse. Cannibal Corpse has been around since the 80s and really has been a staple in death metal music from America and all over the world for so long now. I might even go as far as saying right now, after everything they've done and how long they've been around, they might just be the biggest death metal band of all time. Um, Cannibal Corpse has kind of been hitting a pretty good stride with their last couple of releases. I first got into them on 2006's Kill, which just blew my mind. That was kind of around when I was first getting into metal. I'd never really heard anything like that before. So they had Kill, and then they followed that up with Evisceration Plague, which was a little bit more, I don't want to say like progressive, but it kind of felt that way than Kill did. And after that was Torture a couple years ago, which was, I think, a little bit of a step backwards in a good way towards like their old sound. And now they have a new album coming out this year called A Skeletal Domain on Metal Blade Records, and the first song from this is Sadistic Embodiment. First, right off the bat, they have a new producer for this. They've been using Eric Rutan from Hate Eternal, X Morbid Angel. He does a lot of production stuff now. They've used him for their last couple of albums, and he's a really good producer, but his style of producing kind of like mashes things together and just emphasizes like the heaviness of it all. On this album, they're using Mark Lewis, who has worked with Devil Driver, Whitechapel, Black Dahlia Murder, stuff like that. His style, if there's one thing I can choose from all the albums he's worked on with those bands that is good, it's very crisp and clean and clear. And that really comes through on Sadistic Embodiment here. It kicks off with some riffing, standard fare riffing with a little solo. Then Corpse Grinder comes in, whatever, all that good stuff. Right up, like the first thing that I thought of when I heard it was like the riffing almost sounded like it was a very modern type of riff. I think it reminded me a lot of Revocation, which is definitely not a bad thing. And like it's not overly technical or anything like that, but it's not like chug-a-chug, what you'd expect from death metal. So it was pretty good. I like that. The music kind of is a cross between The Time to Kill Is Now from the album Kill. That's most like where the vocals and the vocal stylings of Corpse Grinder, that's where I kind of am feeling where that's coming from. And then the song Frantic Disembowelment, which everyone knows, that crazy YouTube video of them playing that. Like it's very, very technical, but also has like sort of tempo changes and stuff like that. So it's kind of a good mix between those two. So, like I would say, if this is any indication of how the album's gonna be, it's like old Cannibal Corpse songwriting played in a new Cannibal Corpse way, which is great. I think that's two of the best things they could do right there. So yeah, it's a really good song. I prefer Cannibal Corpse when they kind of slow stuff down and get really heavy. On their last couple of albums, there's like one song per album that is just like some of the heaviest stuff ever. Like some of the heaviest songs I know of. Like I know on Kill, there's Death Walking Terror, which is like one of the heaviest songs I've ever heard. And then last album, Torture, I think that one, yeah, Scourge of Iron. Again, I think that might have been the first song they released from that one too. And it's just like, I can't believe a band that's been going for this long can still pump out stuff that's this heavy. So that was a real treat. So kind of disappointed that's not one of the first tastes we get from this song, but it's still a killer song. They got that, the Cannibal Corpse bounce. They should trademark that, which they've had for years and years and years. So, yeah, it's got the old school kind of groove that death metal is severely lacking these days, but with like a newer aggression and play style. So, yeah, if I had to rate it 1 to 10, I'd honestly give this like 8, 8.5. I think it's great. Cannibal Corpse, like I said, is on a roll. They're releasing a ton of great albums, and this is shaping up to be another awesome album. So yeah, I'll put a link to the song below. Let me know what you think. And yeah, take care. I'll see you guys next time.